Who is your best friend? Do you ever consider one of your parents for this question? I do because the answer is my mom. We're here today to celebrate Jerry, this beautiful woman, as she turns 57. You were my first friend, my first teacher, and my first supporter. You have been a source of love and comfort not just to me, but to many others, and your love doesn't stop growing. You're reliable, strong, selfless, and kind. You make sure everyone's needs are met before your own. Growing up with my parents was fun. My brother and I played sports, and they would always come and watch. We would go camping, and we grilled a lot outside. And my mom was the best at decorating for the holidays, whether it was cakes, her nails, or the house. At Christmas time, there would be lights inside and out and snowflakes hanging from the kitchen ceiling. And at Halloween, there would be tombstones and bloody body parts in the front yard. My mom was creative. For many years, her and Janet Stark, someone I consider like a second mother, were my Girl Scout leaders, and they always had something fun for us to do. Before my mom was my friend, she was a friend to many. Janet was her partner in crime. Janet says you guys went through everything together. And she says you always have an ear to listen. Not to toot my own horn, but Janet says you also raised your adult kids to be that way. My mom would do anything for anybody. Janet tells me of how you have dropped everything just to take her to the doctor. And my grandpa, your dad, knows you are that way as well. That's just how you are. You are there for your dad's every beck and call, and grandpa is grateful because you are reliable. In 2013, I had moved about 2,000 miles away from home. I called my mom, feeling a little down and doubtful and kind of homesick. Within no time, a care package arrived at my door. Her and Janet sent me a box full of all kinds of crazy things that made me laugh and smile. My older brother, Jake, also says you have an amazing ear when it is needed the most. When he was going through his divorce, he was grateful for your selflessness as you would drive an hour each way just to help him anytime he needed. Jake is right when he says you give yourself to anybody without caring what you get in return. If you need help, my mom is there. She always does things to try to make it easier. In 2008, we lost our father. My mom stayed strong. She had lost her soulmate, her high school sweetheart, and still she was there for everybody else. She was selfless at a time when she needed care the most. My dad was stubborn, and he never gave that up. But my mom is stubborn too. She got that from Grandpa. Now imagine I've been called stubborn once or twice. My mom is also independent. When she wants something done, she will get it done. The first winter after we lost my dad, I got the truck stuck in the snow, and my mom came with the car to help me. It was just down the road from the house. We tried and we failed, so we took the car back, and we got it stuck halfway on the road and halfway on the driveway. We locked the keys in, it was still running, and so without much discussion, my mom broke the window on purpose. She wanted that car in the driveway, and she got it up the driveway. Mom, you're not only strong, but you are gentle too. Most of her life, she has been a caretaker, whether for a job, her mom, her mother-in-law, and my dad. You also helped raise Katana, your granddaughter, who is 16 and going on 30. Our family keeps on changing, but you never stop loving. As fate would have it, about 5 years ago, my mom took the opportunity to expand our family. We had known Eric since his birth. When he needed placement, my mom stepped up. He was 7 then, and my mom gave him a forever home. In April of 2014, she officially adopted Eric, who is my little brother and who is 12 and going on 20. I think it's safe to say he's going to turn out stubborn like the rest of us. It melts my heart to hear him say things like when he grows up, he wants to be like my mom, like our mom, because she takes care of her things. Mom's not young and active anymore, but Eric keeps her busy. Depending on the season, my mom will be gone at basketball, baseball, or football. Eric loves that you spend all that time with him in his sports. Since Eric is active and my mom had a license to do foster care, more kids started coming into her home. Over 4 years ago, a little man named Aiden came into her home. I didn't know it at the time, but he would become my third brother. With my mom's big heart, Aiden creeped in, and about 4 months ago, in November of 2018, my mom adopted him. Aiden is 9 and he keeps her on her toes. He loves everything sand and water, and he loves that my mom takes them to the beach and tubing when it's warm. I asked Aiden what was great about mom. Tubing, of course, was his first answer, but he also said something that sums up my mom pretty well as a whole. From the words of Mr. Aiden, she helps me be a better person. Mom, you tell me that I am amazing, but I am who I am because of you. I'm not the only one that's lucky enough to say that you were first my mother, but you will forever be a friend. You raised Jake and I to be good-hearted people, and you are raising 2 young men to be the same. You are kind, you are reliable, you are strong, and you are selfless. Happy birthday, Mom. You are amazing, and we love you.